Hello, 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 good afternoon. Hello. Hi. Hello, Voz. Hello, Husk. How are we doing today? I'm doing good. That's the front door. Son of a. It's fine. Amazon, I imagine. Just get my rabbit. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, give them a cuddle. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's do the whole freaking Twitter thing. They contain kobolds. There we go.
Time for the We Just Got a Letter song, Blue.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. It's from Amazon. This would be the filters.
Letter bomb.
Yay. Like scissors to cut the tape that's been kind of like engineered to be hard for people to rip open with their hands.
No, because I have strong hands.
There we go. Box opening ASMR. Great. Go put it in the kettle because it needs a new one. That's a no, I'm not going to do that.
You and your fancy kettles.
Your kettle as well. Hi, Galaxia! I'm actually watching with audio as being for the old Tyke here. Spook Strong Hand. When are the new Pokemon cards coming out? Do you mean the next set? No, Google it. I believe the Scarlet and Violet base set is already out. I don't know. I'm out of the loop of the TCG because we have been moving, and when you're moving is not the time to be buying Pokemon cards. Oh, hello. Yes. Look who's here. Right. Wow. Rabbit is grumpy. Oh no, Gumpy Bun. We're back with La Creatura. That's meant to be the nice one. I don't know about that. Nicer one. The mods are here and in a bad mood, apparently. Yeeks. Yeeks. You're meant to be not as evil as girls. Look, being evil is like ADHD. There's a spectrum. It's not that someone is more evil than somebody else. They just have a different flavor of evil. Excuse me. Ah! Wow. That's what I get, I guess. Gosh dang, hello! There's a lot of people watching for a Monday afternoon. That makes me happy. Some of you are probably thinking, oh heck, it's this guy. We're back with this guy again. We haven't seen them for a month. Because it has in fact been over a month since I last opened this guy. Yeah, over the weekend, I essentially did most of the finishing touches to Rex. Finalised the texture, did some animations, got him into VR and had my VR headset on when it wants to work. Yeah, it essentially works. He's got like one bug that I think I have fixed. I was gonna load up my VR headset before the stream to see if it had fixed, because it's not a bug I can check in desktop mode. But my headset did not want to work again today. My VR headset is playing up, and that's very upsetting because VR headsets are expensive, and I do not have the money to buy a new one. Love this Kobble, thank you. Need to finish your suit off. Ooh. So yeah, we are the photo of you with the shark lying on the ground. Yeah, that was me. It's my new favourite pic of you. Thanks. That's valid. It's valid. Yeah. In fact, I'll show it on the stream for those who won't have seen it. My Discord wasn't open. I had to restart my computer, that's why the stream was late. Everything is breaking. Let's share the photo so that people can be aware. So consider the picture. It's about 10 o'clock at night. I've been working on the avatar non-stop for, let's be honest, probably about 2 weeks. And I mean non-stop, like I haven't had a single day off. And I then think, I'm at the point where I think it's done. I can draw a line under it. Everything is sorted. Just gonna get it into VR. And my VR headset is not working.
You must be amethyst. You must be garnet. And pink diamond. She took you with her.
My VR headset is not working. It's, yep. Emotional support Blahaj. Blahaj is so good, guys. I didn't really appreciate the meme fully, but now I do. Blahaj is so good. They're so comfy. They're so big. I mean, look how big he is in the picture. And according to Stongles, who bought me the Blahaj, they're a very good price. And they're from IKEA, of all things. I've lost my sofa to 2 Blahaj and 2 Junkle Skogs. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, I have the big Blahaj. Basically, I heard a rumor that Blahaj might be being discontinued, and I was like, no, you can't discontinue the Blahaj. And that was enough of a cue for Stanji to be like, well, I better get her one for her birthday. Oh, my Spotify is like off filter. There we go, that's better. Uh-oh, is this another plushie that is bigger than me? You can't discontinue them, they're a gay icon. Exactly! That's where I was like, no, you can't! And then I got really upset because I actually looked at the IKEA website out of curiosity. And I was like, where do they have them in stock? And it was like, nope, 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 nope. And I was like, they're actually out of stock? What? Are they not? No! So Stanji ordered one, like, online from somewhere else in the country because apparently the Birmingham branch does not have any. But I have one now. So yeah, anyway, to go back to what we were saying about before, because Rex is essentially finished, give or take a couple of minor fixes, it's time to go back to the Kobble because I want to see if I can get the Kobble done for Ferality. I have opened up this Unity, just a file, just to see where we are and essentially look at our old blend shapes, because our blend shapes here kind of help me remember which version this is, aside from it being like version 11. This is an outdated version, because our Blender deconstructed Kobble that we have here has considerably more blend shapes that I went to the effort of making, such as the body modifications and stuff. So I do need to do a fresh export, and this deconstructed Kobold was in the process of having a normal map made for them, is what we were doing with this fella. So I'm going to have to spend a few minutes to reacquaint myself with where we are with all of this. There was such a plan to, apparently, but people caused such a fuss. Don't you dare, you House of Meatballs, so they didn't. Oh, good. Good. Quiz are going through enough. Okay, we don't need it. Nope. We still got them in the north. I'll post a pic of my Skog family in the Discord. Yes. Oh, madness, we were talking about Blahaj. Blahaj says trans rights. planning for today because I'm in so much pain. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that things get better quick. Where even am I in regards to this? Why did I click on the animation tab? That is not even slightly the tab I want. Shading tab. I've forgotten Blender's controls because I've been in Unity for the last week. There we go. They're in the place, Discord, they're on the case, so far. The whole mods are a mess today was a bit, but it turns out it wasn't actually. Oh no, squad. Oh. Look at them Skogs! And the two Blahage! They're two Blahage! Observe stream. Look at these Skogs. Why does IKEA, of all people, make good plushies? Also, this is fascinating to me now that I see this, because this is something I need to point out, because I pointed it out to Stanji. I was confused by this. The fur on my Blahage appears to go backwards, which I've never seen on a plush. And it looks like yours goes like the standard way. It goes down the body like that. Mine actually goes this way. And I've never had a plush that does that. It's very interesting. He is unique, it seems. Love them. I can't sit on my sofa anymore, it's worth it for my family. That's gonna be me in my new office. My hope was in my new office that I would get like a sofa bed for guests to stay on. That sofa bed is going to be filled with plushies. You know this for a fact. It's probably where Archer's going to live. Ooh, I need to catch up a little bit. DHL fucked up my order. Oh no. Badge asset's not available yet. I'm going to come to Ferality and also bought Guido's tickets. Oh, nice, Fars! I still need to get my Ferality ticket. I should do that at some point very soon. There's a lot of things I need to buy. And thankfully, the Amazon Twitch money has come in for last month, which is a big relief, so I actually have money to buy things now. Helmet and lock for my bike went fucking missing. Oof. Did you say Archer? Yes, Archer is the name of my Arcanine. Take the shot. Go on. Go on. I've summoned him. Yes, I have a practice next. Good boy. Good boy. That's Archer. That's Archer. Yes. In what little Pokemon quote unquote canon there is, the canon is that my Arcanine is Archer. Worth it, yeah. He arrived. He's a good boy! Well, there we go. Just put my drink away. Spook tweeted me to a Subway, so I had a drink that I was slurping on. Anyway. Guess I gotta hang around and watch more of my cool friends stream to recharge the boy. You do! You do! And having more viewers helps with the algorithm. As long as you keep a tab open, you're good. Anyway. Ah, that was fun. Alright, so I was trying to get a normal map for these chess scales. Excuse me. Given the closeness of Ferality, I may abandon this normal map because it was just taking so long. One day I'll have a canon name for my Ninetales, not today though. One day it will manifest. Manifest. You have to decide if your canon Ninetales is in fact shiny. Because Archer is not shiny, but he is very large. He is essentially an alpha before alphas were a thing from Legends Arceus. He has the maximum size. He's big boy. He's also very angry. Very angry dog. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave the chest scales normal map in favour of just having a nicer texture. In fact, I can bring up the picture of Rex as an example of this. So Rex, being a wagon, wolf dragon, had scales on his chest, but we didn't go for a normal map for him. And here we go. Here's a picture I took of Rex last night in VR when I was able to get my headset working. And this is our sort of final shot of Rex. I don't know if she's shiny, very possibly, but she's almost certainly large, maybe an alpha. We both have alphas! I always picture Ninetales being large, it feels right to me. Yes, same with Arcanine, they need to be big boys. So, yeah, so Rex here did not have a normal map put on his scales, that's just texture painting, which I can kind of tell looking at it. I've got developed an eye for it, but I don't think it looks bad. I can tell it's not got a normal map, but I don't think it looks bad. Yeah, I did manage to get a little bit of texture, a little bit of membrane texture on his wings there. But yeah, there's the finished picture of Rex with his like polished texture, and there's a picture of the back of his wings. Oh yeah, there's some pictures that I took in VR. These pictures are going on my booth. Here's this picture of his face, being a little sweepy. So yeah, there's Rex, sort of fairly done and dusted. The only bug that is occurring with Rex is to do with the expression on the controllers. Basically, when you're using the left controller and the right controller to do different expressions, they are kind of interacting with each other weirdly. Not something I can fix in desktop mode, and if my VR headset isn't behaving at the moment, I'm a little bit screwed. So I'm hoping that maybe after just a reset and refresh my computer, the headset will behave. But anyway, also here's me. There's some pictures of me that are going on my booth. I believe this is the picture I chose to put on my booth. You know what, I should just show people the booth. Since we're nice and distracted at the very start, before I sit down and start working properly. That's Steam? I did not mean to open Steam. Photoshop. Sure, I'll just open Photoshop, Unity, and Blender and Steam. I'm sure my computer won't crash. Okay, let's close the Steam. Let's close Steam. We're not gonna do a VRChat test yet today. Exit Steam, please. Right, recent booth texture. This is my booth. Bit work in progress. There's a bit of space here where I'm hoping a kobold is going to go. Oh, you didn't mean open Steam. Sure, Blue, sure. Thanks. Adult paper stuff has been done successfully. Oh, good. I wish ours would. We're still waiting on things. Andy has been calling me like 5 times today. If I get a Pokemon, I kind of hope it's a Starmie. I don't know what it is, I just vibe with them. That's kind of how it is with, like, whatever your quote-unquote signature Pokemon is. What a surprise, the Galactic Entity likes the star Pokemons. Yay! Do you like Jirachi? Jirachi's also a cute star boy. But yeah, here's his sneak peek at booth texture. In the same way, I'm only going to play one match of Marvel Snap, please. I closed it. I literally opened up my little thing down here and closed it. Anyway, here's the booth. Got the right side and the left side. avatars on one side, artwork on the other. As you can see, the artwork side is kind of done. It's just the three kinds of things I do: lined art, painted art, and stickers. That's kind of it. This is the banner that goes over the top of it. This wall is going to be all the avatars, retextures, custom avatars, and the Kobble base, which I want to slot in here. Also, the Kobble base goes on this. This is a pedestal where people can actually interact with it. That is the stuff I still need to do for virality. So yeah, me showing off the avatars that I make. Woo! I've never seen them. I'll have a look. I'm so behind on Pokemon that the discovery aspect of playing new games, like, terrifying its all new degree. Yo, this looks legit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I could they included an FBX template of the booth with the template, which I could load into Blender. In fact, fuck it. We're on a massive tangent. Let's just commit to the tangent. Delete these. Import FBX. I've not done this. Right. I need to go to stop Unity shortcut, downloads, virality, Silver 23, booth, template, FBX. The theme for Silver this year is a jungle, so all the booths look like little tents. Okay, and if I go into shading, okay, base color, and we want to open. We need to go back to where we just were. Desktop, Unity, downloads, virality, Silver, booth template. I need to save this file, save as a PNG test. You okay, Photoshop? Test. Open image. That's the wrong texture. Dealer content? Dealer content, that's the texture I need to replace. There we go. This is the first time I've seen this. Nothing's gone off the edge, is it? Blender, please behave. There we go. Blender does not want to behave today. It knows I've been in Unity too much. Joke! Good news, my bike arrived today. DHL fucked up and put it in the wrong apartment. That's how I ended up getting this chair. They delivered this chair to the wrong person. And after like a week, Spook was like, hey, you didn't deliver this? And they were like, well, it says it was. And Spook was like, I absolutely do not have it. And they said, okay, I guess you can have a refund. And then the person that it got delivered to came up and was like, hey, by the way, I got this package. I think it's yours. And we were like, oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Gonna report the dopey delivery driver had it in the wrong building. Oh, absolutely. Free chair, yeah, basically free chair. So yeah, here on this corner is where the avatar pedestal will be, which is why I made this side the 3D side. It's free chair estate. Oh my goodness. So yeah, art side and avatar side, and because I didn't know how much avatar stuff I would have done, I'm in the digital art section. But that doesn't matter, I've been told. It doesn't actually matter all that much. But yeah, this back wall is for a video. I have no idea if I am going to have time to make a whole video for this, so they've said that you can just submit a picture to go there instead. But yeah, that's the booth. Close that. Save. So that's how we're doing. So yeah, we have a space here that a little kobold is supposed to go in if we can get them done. If you're struggling on the video front, if I've got time, I can always you can always call upon my assistance. Oh, thank you very much. I might do. Yeah, it apparently only needs to be like 30 seconds is like what they recommend. So I feel like when I say there's a video, it's just like I guess a 30-second slideshow. I love Madrash is just there. I asked you if I could put them in. I asked you if I could put them in. Yeah. I'm very pleased with this the sticker segment. I know, and I said yes, which I'm grateful for. I feel like maybe I need to move X over. Right wall, Toon Art, X. Put X more in the middle. Hilariously, I spent like 2 years working on that kind of stuff. Ooh, neat. You can have some clips of you just running forward and fade changing clips with the avatars. Probably. I'm probably going to do like a 30-second thing of me being in VRChat, being like, hi, I do art and I do avatars, and then just like a quick example of them moving about. But yeah, let's save that and close it, because that is not the topic for today. It's just funny he's between a villain and her victim, and then there's just a bevy underneath. That is just the duality of my artwork, though, isn't it? That's just the duality of me. I say, with the villain music playing in the background. Somewhere Kid is so mad. Anyway. So as I was saying, I think the vibe is that the normal map is going to be abandoned. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking this newer Kobold, because this is technically a newer version, into Unity, and we're gonna do some more programming with him. However, I do believe that there are some small changes that need to be made. Namely with his mouth, I believe. In fact, I'm going to increments. Save as 38. I believe it was around the mouth. Edits. Right, let's turn both of those off. Turn our armature on if we can. Like that. Madrash is the model? Madrash? Ah. What do you mean the scaling? No one teach Kid for the word scaly, I beg you. Look, if anything, that is partly why I chose Madrash, because I was like, I've got loads of fur ones. Let's put a scale one in. Here we go. Variety. Madrash has no literacy, you're safe. Do I have to bring up the TikTok again? Because I feel like I do. Because it's topical. Nope, not that. Cease and desist music. Roll the clip!
5. We can't risk. We're disabling external Wi-Fi. We can't risk you launching the nukes or discovering what furries are.
They're a valid community. It's not always a sexual thing, but usually.
There we go! That's the clip! It's not always a sexual thing, but usually. We may not eat it all because we had a big lunch. I say we, probably me. I'm being offered sushi. This is sick. I'm having an amazing day. I've had a Subway. I'm gonna get sushi. It's mostly food-based. Clear rotation. I just realised we've got Ferality music on. Inside job, my beloved. Madrash has York syndrome. Accidentally a model even though they don't know what modelling is. I don't know who you are referring to. I'm with Das on this one. I love sushi and steaks. I do like steaks, but I've had far more bad steaks than I've had good steaks. Like, the good steaks have been good, but when you get a bad one, I'm like, oh, I just don't want to eat this. So I generally just don't take the risk. I also don't like massive steaks, which is wild as someone who is a self-proclaimed carnivore. If I get a massive steak, I literally, like, get tired eating it. I'm like, it's too much, and if it's cooked badly, I'm like, oh, I'm just having to chew so much. So I tend to not really risk going for a steak. I think the best steak I've ever had was actually cooked by my brother. It was delicious. Anyway, let's turn this off. So... I think I'm going to edit some of these to be less gum showy, shall we say. Connected only, correct. I want connected only on. Also, is this mirroring? It is, good. Everyone watch True Detectives, alternatively watch this meme. So what's on the menu? Legs? Oh my goodness. Steak and vodka, because even mid of those two is fine. Leg. I wish I had leg for days, but alas, I'm built like a gorilla with my tiny, tiny legs. Is that just a Polish thing? Because that's kind of how we describe Stanji. Is that a Polish thing? Is this the trait that we're learning? Is that Polish people have slightly shorter legs? We famously kind of make fun of Stanji for having a large body but little legs. Doesn't even vaguely look like it should be there. I accept this canon now. Me and my brother also have abysmal leg to torso ratio. Tiny leg. Tiny leg! I just want to be Bayonetta, but sometimes they make me chunky coming from the N64. I don't think it's 64. I want Liberty and Thane on Vogue. Amazing. The legs were too long. See, I'm part of Long Leg Squad. I can't comment. God, had to stop me going over 5'2". If you haven't watched King K. Rool's song yet, do yourself a service. Turn to Crocodile Isle. I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes and saved. Gotta go to therapy. Enjoy. Well, not enjoy is not the right word. I hope it goes well. I hope that it is a good thing. Good vibes. You know what I mean. I registered where my scale Sona might have been born and I don't know how to feel about it. Persona lore. Persona lore! That DKC looks interesting, I'll watch it later. Yeah! Always had high hopes. I listen to this on stream, I like mentally have Beat Saber playing in my brain because I love playing this song on Beat Saber. P is just like a puffing out of the lips. This is where we get a little bit close to our guns. Nope, I did not want to move that tooth. Legit amazing, they've been working on it for 2.5 years. Oh dang. I was designing my VTuber stuff last night with my pal who was making it, and honestly, I wasn't gonna have lore, but now we got some lore. You gotta have lore! You gotta have lore! It just happens, you can't not have lore. You literally can't help it. You end up with lore. It's partly why I cried, mostly because Donkey Kong was my intro to Nintendo games, so it always stays with me, and I just love the adoration even for the TV series. Like, that series isn't good, but it's very fun. It is, yes. I'm mad when I listen to Roll because the bastard is Crumble Voice Origin. Oh no, no! Ah! Now I have to definitely watch it. I grew up on Super Mario and Donkey Kong Country. Nice. I was Donkey Kong Country Metro and F-Zero. See, I was a Spyro child. Tetris and Spyro. And, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening on the Game Boy Color. Ginger Fox, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here and enjoy the chill vibes while I work on avatars for VR. increasing the height of the guns a little bit so that we don't have as much clip. That's some fine looking teeth, they sure are. I spend a lot of time making my teeth looking fine. It's definitely a meme. It is a meme on the channel to have good teeth. Take pride in our teeth. Yes, I'm so focused on my work, then you guys are so chatty today. I love it. Oddly enough, I only play Twilight Princess, no other Zelda. I would recommend you play other Zeldas. Mind you, Twilight Princess is very good. Teeth, 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 teeth! Show off the teeth. Teeth. We like teeth on this channel, so I have some very nice chompers. We got F-Zero GX in, then they were like, we hit Perfection Gang, and the studio who made it started work on Yakuza, so, you know, that's fair. I remember finding it so interesting that both one of mine and Spook's favourite games was made by the same studio, but they're totally different games, and at the time neither of us realised they were the same studio, and that same studio has sadly now been disbanded. Which would be Clover Studio, who made Okami, which I adore, who also made Beautiful Joe, which Spook loves. And we were both just like, how did that studio get closed? Clover, my beloved, exactly. Star Fox Adventures, the one Star Fox game that isn't really Star Fox. Same, Das! I have only played Star Fox Adventures. Which is the only Star Fox game that is not a Star Fox game, but I really liked it, because I like adventure games. A lot of people shout on Star Fox Adventures because it wasn't a Star Fox game, but because I didn't know what Star Fox was, I was like, this is great! I love this! It's got dinosaurs in it! This is fun! Furries and scalies and whole-ass dinosaurs. Exactly! I loved Star Fox Adventures! It's not Star Fox in the slightest, but it's so good. Yeah! They should have just made it its own IP. It would have done better. I know that they were scared to do a new IP, which was why they chose Fox, because they were like, oh, a new IP's, it may not do well. It would have done better as a new IP, I think. We might have gotten more. Burning at his fuse out here alone.
It's cold as hell. And
There's no one there to raise them. If you did, that's a save reminder. Thank you very much. Crystal, the gateway furry. You say that like you didn't watch freaking Disney movies as a kid. You say that like you didn't watch Robin Hood. Now there's the gateway furry. Or fucking the Lion King. They were called Dinosaur Planet, I think, but then Ninty were like, put this idiot fox in and this terrible toad pal in. Yeah, so I believe the story was that for some reason they did have like a fox as the protagonist already, and then Nintendo was literally like, oh, you got a fox, we got a fox, we can just bash them together. There you go. Is that... That is intact. That's not coming away. Okay. I think I am gonna pull this down though. We're just gonna tame this a little bit. Reveals slightly less gun.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Sound. It was Crystal and Falco, yep. She's so cool and definitely introduced me to cool community that while I may not factor into, I have a grand admiration for. Valid. I do love Crystal, she is very cool. Can you blame me though? Cool blue fox lady with an awesome staff? Can you imagine? Of course child me fell in love with the game. As if I couldn't, as if I would not. As if it was physically possible for me to not like that game. Are you pestering the cat again? Oh, she's playing! Sort of. She's not very good at playing. I think she was purple. I'm pretty sure she was blue. Yeah, blue but dark. Blue with purple magic. Yeah, the, God, what was their name? The Krazoa? The, like, ancient magic people used purple. Start. Oh, Magic Eyes Galaxia at it again with... I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that word, but yes. Yeah, we did establish on another stream that you did have colour blindness. Yep, anyway. make a lower jaw vertex. I feel like I need to bring this lower jaw up. Do Pteranopia. Okay, yeah, do Pteranopia. At least that's how I was taught. It's a hecker of a word, my branch of colour blindness. Ah. Is that... Which branch is that? Is that blue-green? Since you struggles with blue? I once wrote a whole fanfic comic about mean school friends getting powers from smash vices like they were Krazoa, which was destroyed. Aww. Yeah, I think that looks a bit better for a shape. It's red and green, but it affects a few factors under it all. I do that spelling sometimes for Greek words to English. Yes, that's phonetic spelling is what that is referred to as. Actually, I struggle with purple, my favourite of all colours. I can't see it all the time, but Lord knows I love it. Aww! I don't know how it works. I don't have a good colour vision to base it off, but enough of how it's to the eyes. It's teeth and mouth time. So yeah, I think that's a better sound. I think the mouth was a little too open. Stick your tongue out. When I got told the setting up here, which was connected only for the soft select, game changing. Game changing for mouth shapes. Hissing sounds. It's game changing because it means that I can select things like the tongue and move it without moving the rest of the mouth, which is great because it means I can make a blend shape, which I just realized we don't have on the Kobble, but now I can make one. I can make one super easy. Flippy time! Yes. Yes. Very good. Yes. Let's add a blend shape. call it a blip. We're going to select all of that. And we're going to vertex blend from shape. And in fact, we're going to use this one that we just did. Like that. And what we do is we're just going to grab the end of the tongue. And we can just bring it forward. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring and then let underscore small. Oh god, what's happened here? Falling down. Welcome to the underground. Good or bad, choose your path. You accept the aftermath. And we're going to do that. Rename it. Select underscore big. Select underscore big. We select all of this. We go vertex. We blend from the shape. And we pick the little one. Flip small. And we're going to grab this. Turn on our soft select.
We built this city. We built this city on rock and we'll build this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Say you don't know me or recognize my face.
Yeah.
Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place.
Now that's a blip! Bleh. Now that's a lizard tongue! Right, let's move these blips up with our facial animations just so things are nice and organised. Yes, we'll put the blip under... No, we're not going to put them under fangs because fangs is a customization option on expression. We're going to put them under expression snarl. Off the page. Don't you remember we built this city? We built this city on rock and roll. Yeah, I just saw the meme Galaxia, yeah. Aww. It's so sweet when people in Chaotix Discord get like really excited about my stuff. It gives me such a nice feeling. I posted the picture of my retexture and it got all of these, and I'm just like, oh, you guys. Oh, I love Literally, you made me think of my favourite character with it, so I had to. We love the reskin. Did I not show you the reskin? Heck! This is literally the equivalent. Oh, thank you, guys. This is literally the equivalent of my party skin in VR. Blue does not canonically have these markings, but I just made them anyway because they look pretty. Hello, Bread! Welcome on in! Bah. Bah. I saw it in the thing before, but I didn't know it's cool as heck. Yeah! I don't just make avatars, I do retextures for them. I'm just working on making this guy at the moment. Okay, so we've done his mouth shape. So the thing that I needed to check, based on the picture I was sent, is part of the speech and expression coping, I think. Oh no, I think that's the grin expression. So we've done the speech. Where's the grin?
In the dark of the night I was tossing and turning, and the nightmare I had was as bad as can be. It scared
Grin.
me out of my wits, a corpse falling to bits. Then I opened my eyes and the nightmare was me. I was once the most mystical man in all the town.
Ooh, wow. So let's just grab this and move it aside ever so slightly, just to reduce any clipping we might have. Revenge will be sweet when the curse is complete. Stray vertex right there. There we go. Do svidania, I knew your grace. Farewell. Oh, our gums move. Let your evil shine. Okay, and we want to vertex, blend from shape, and we want it from base. A little bit of wiggle happening here, which it really shouldn't be. So the issue here with this expression, I think, is that obviously to make it, we grabbed the corner of the mouth and pulled it upwards, but it does that to the inside as well, so the inside of our mouth has moved upwards here. So if anything, what I think maybe I could do, let's see how this looks, let's do UV. Now what if I blend from shape basis? Like so. Oh, it does the outer. Ah, there we go. Vertex. Blend from shape. Ooh, we've selected the front still. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I've been given some tea. Ah. Tea! Drawing a scaly, how bold of you. Ah. Hi, Cole. What a beautiful wedding. What a beautiful wedding, says the bridesmaids who wait up. I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of? Closing the goddamn door, no. Okay, vertex. Blend from shape basis. Oh god, that does not look good at all. I'm alright, thanks. I'm full of Subway. Thank you, though. Offers me biscuits. For the champagne. Mwah. How's the non-floofy boyo doing? He's doing good. We're just making some small tweaks. I've made the executive decision for now to do away with the normal map so that I can get it done in time for Ferality, basically, because the normal map was giving me a lot of grief. Randomly's joke, co-bold, co-italic, yep. That did make me laugh when randomly posted it. Again. Chiming, haven't you people ever heard of? Okay, so we want to like get this row of birds, I think. I feel like that joke's been around since D&D existed. Yes, it is. I think it is. It's still funny though. Let's try that. Blend from shape. How does that look on the outside? It looks normal, which is what we want. I baked a banana bread. Ooh. Can have some on with grown ass Adele. Hell yeah. Comic Sans. Comic Sans. Comic Sans, sure. So we're bringing the roof of the mouth down so that we shouldn't hopefully get like big gaps coming in. New Hawk times. Ooh, 2 secs, guys. I just realised something. good. Don't worry. Ugh. Brief panic there, but we're fine. Scooch myself in again. Hello, face tracking? There we go. Did you swap out the kettle filter, or do you not know how to do it?
I swapped it out.
Because you got to let it run. You're supposed to let it run through a few times. It's probably not a big deal if you didn't, but you're supposed to. In the instructions. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's probably fine. Let you know if the tea has a slightly charcoaly smell from the taste from the filter. It should be fine. It should be fine. But yeah, they say that you're supposed to let some water run through it first and then tip it out. Discovered a meme. I shall place it in Scale of Memes. Show me the meme. No, Cole. Why would you say that? Controversial. It's true though, because I was looking on Twitter today, and very much so, someone tweeted out like, the only things I have seen about this game are the weird things that people have made. I've not seen a single post about the story, and I'm like, I hope that doesn't mean the story's not good. I just hope it means that people are having fun with the thing. Meant to do this earlier. Vertex, blend from shape. Yeah, just get that a bit more where it should be. I think we're going to reduce the gum visibility at the front at least.
Looking back on when I was a little moppy-headed boy, then my only worry was for Christmas what would be my toy. Even though we sometimes would not get there, we were happy with the joy the day would bring. Sneaking out the back door, hang out with those hoodlum friends of mine. Greeted at the back door, boy, I thought I told you not to go outside. Try your best to bring the water to your eyes. Thinking it might stop her from pulling you behind. I wish those days could come back once more. Why did those days
Okay.
if I have to go? I wish those days could come back once more. Why did those days if I have to go? 'Cause I love them so.
Okay, so if we keep the grin on. that's where things start to get a little funky. It is gonna look weird, but I'm okay with it if we're not gonna have, like, holes in the mesh. There's a lot of vehicle builders games out nowadays, and I think they are maybe trying to capitalize on that. It's still not as silly as the hurtle that shall not be named, Choo-Choo. Hyrule, right. The Hyrule that will not be named. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of vehicle builders. I wouldn't say that they were, like, mainstream, though. I've lost it. There it is. Hyrule is the land where all of the Legend of Zelda takes place. Okay, well, 90% of it. Yeah. Yes, about 90%. Hyrule is where Zelda is based. At various stages in the franchise's timeline. Move it away from the lips ever so slightly. I made it go quite close. Okay. Right, did I fix this armature? I'm not sure. I did. I say fix. I think because when we go into VRChat with this guy, one of his legs is a little wonky, and I think it's to do with the fact that these legs are not perfectly straight in this like front view. Because obviously they're not going to be straight here. They're not meant to be straight here. That's the whole point. But I think it's because they're not straight here. Not 100% sure on that, I will say. I don't know what half of those options do. I don't believe they are straight, which could be part of the problem. Okay, I'm going to save that, and then I'm going to increment again. 9. This is rig alteration. Save as. This is really hard to see. Oh god, this is very hard to see. Hang on. Viewport stick. That's better. Praying that this does not break everything. Thank you. We go back to octahedral. Actually reminds me while I'm up here. These all look like they're straight. Excuse me while I just scratch an itch. This is why we save. Yes, I incremented before I started this. Because I was like, don't break. That is still pretty in line with the mesh, though, so I don't need to edit the mesh, which is good. Okay, so now we're going to clear rotation. We select the body and we're going to apply all transforms. We're going to select both the rig and the model. Save. And we're going to export as an FBX. We want to selected objects only. We want FBX all. Go to Unity test, and this is going to be test 14. Test 14. Export the FBX. Wah. Wah, 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 wah. What's that? Kobold. Kobold. Move you into old. Turn you off. Show an explorer. And we're going to find where I just saved that. File location. Unity tests. Test 14. Into there. Importing. Materials. Extract. Into here, that's fine. Don't want you. Don't want you. Apply our temporary textures. Okay. Our rig is humanoid. Why? Configure. Save. Alright, we come in here and we need to put the chest back in. Chest goes in there. We come to the head, we remove the lower jaw. Alright, I'll catch you later. Bye, Car. Have a good day. Close the left arm, close the right arm, and remove all of these. This is where I'm going to open up the guide for this again. I was doing this only the other day.
Like fun.
So we delete them all out. Put the correct one name plenty, so upper leg left is upper leg plenty left. Lower leg plenty left. Foot plenty left. Upper leg plenty R. Lower leg plenty. Foot plenty R. Muscles and settings, apply. Upper leg twist down to 0, upper leg twist down to 0. Now there was a, when I did this first time with the kobold, we did get an error, which I did eventually fix. And interestingly, we didn't get that error on the on Rex. Oh god, that's an old piece of artwork. Oh my goodness. To say, I feel like I screenshotted like the fix that someone sent to me on Discord, but I now cannot find it. That's the door again. Door again. Door again. Doorbell. Oh god, the error. I have saved this because I genuinely think that this would be a good concept for a horror game monster. Do not think that that is terrifying. Yep. That was one glitch that we had making the kobold. The other was when he got a pair of skis. 61 meters. Yeah, that's truly the horrific thing about that. 61 meters. And then he got skis. Skis. So yeah, I saved these screenshots because they're funny, but also because, inspiration. But yeah, I think my pasts, I could have sworn my past
It
self.
just blinded me.
I'm sorry, what?
Threw crisps in my eye.
Does that mean you don't want them?
I want compensation.
Dinner? Birthday cake.
Ooh,
Dessert.
baklava? No, it's not cake. He probably doesn't know what baklava is. Hi, you gonna stay for a bit?
No.
Oh. We've established that apparently Galaxia also has little legs, so we're wondering if this is a trait of the Polish. Galaxia.
Oh, right. Probably.
Thanks for the baklava. Yes, thank you. Baklava.
Streaming.
Yes, I
Nice stream.
Stungles is here, but apparently he's not staying. Alright, what was I doing? I was hunting through my messages to try to find the response that someone gave me. Oh good lord, this was a while ago though. Can I search for myself through Discord? From user to Sky. Apparently not.
city awakes to the bells of Notre Dame. The fisherman fishes, the bakerman bakes to the bells of Notre Dame. To the big bells of
Do Polish peeps have short legs? So far from being stangy, it is little legs.
soft as a swan.
Yes.
And some say the soul of the city is the
I am scrolling back a while to see if I can find this answer.
Listen, and Clopin will tell you. It is a tale of a man and a monster. Dark was the night when our tale was begun on the docks near Notre Dame. Four frightened gypsies slid silently under the docks near Notre Dame. What a trap had been laid for the gypsies, and they gazed up in fear and alarm at the figure whose clutches were iron as much as the
Bells of Notre.
Judge Claude Fool longed to purge the world of vice and sin. And he saw corruption everywhere except within.
Searching, still searching. I feel like I recognise these messages, so it might be close. Heavy from TF2 proportions, or the better to squat menacingly at people with. Ah! I found it. I need to screenshot this and not forget it this time. Just print screen that. I was on the verge of giving up then. Right. Create new from clipboard. There's the screenshots. Let's just crop that down. That file, save as. Kobold leg question. Millions, you can claim that you haven't acquired. But you never know how it's done from your very eyes of Notre let's see, programs, program files, Blender files, Cobble, progress pictures. Put it as
Care for the child and raise it as your own. And Furo gave the child a cruel name. A name that means half-formed. Quasimodo. Shame is a riddle to guess if you can sing the bells of Notre Dame. Who was the monster and who is the man? Sing the bells, bells.
Kobold leg question. Now I got that saved in case I need it. I thought I had already saved it, but I couldn't find it. So now it's saved in with the Kobold stuff. So there's the screenshot saved. I got around it by removing all the leg bends from the slots, reversing the pose, and then T-posing the character and plugging the punchers back in. Normally you don't T-pose Digirigs, but for some reason Unity was fighting with me, so this was the workaround. maybe they might be doing it again, I think, based off my old screenshot. Where is the Force T-pose? Since it apparently isn't happy. Yeah, there it is, okay. So they suggested unplug all of these. And we plug them back in. Oops. Let's close these up because these are not ones we want. Full leg plenty. Full leg plenty are. Leg plenty are. Plenty are. Yeah, have any of you listened to the Worlds Beyond Number podcast that the Dimension 20 people made? I listened to the first one, and it was so good. I haven't yet, I'm interested though. It's on Spotify if you're interested. The prelude, literally like a little prequel to the actual campaign, which is about like the kids' backstory. It's so good. It's so good. And like the only reason I haven't listened to more is because there's the prelude, and then there's what they called the children's adventure, which is like a mini campaign where they played as the kids, and then there's the main campaign. And the main campaign is on Spotify, and the prelude is on Spotify. But the children's adventure is a Patreon exclusive, and I kind of want to listen to it. That's how good the first one was. I was like, I kind of want to listen to the children's adventure. But obviously Patreon, you gotta put money in for. I think it's like $5, but I'm very tempted just to put in the $5 for the 1 month and listen to them, and then carry on, because it was good. It was really good. Apply. Pray that that's nipped any kind of error that we have in the bud. Sort of thing. Everybody wants to rule the world. Right, this is where I need to remind myself.
It's my own design. It's my own remorse.
Help me to decide. Avatar descriptor. Lip sync is Visine blend shapes. Mesh is the Kobold mesh. Everybody wants to rule the. There's a room where light won't find you. Holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. Spine, chest, neck, head. Left eye bone, IL. Right eye bone. In there, eyelid type, blend shape. Using the Kobold mesh. The blink is using the blink blend shape. Looking up does not have a blend shape. Looking down does not have a blend shape. Rotation states. $90. Up. And down. Looking left. Needs to be 90 degrees down and then to the left. And right needs to be 90 degrees down and to the right. Goes our rotation states. Where are we now? Playable layers. I need the Kobold FX on the playable layer. Customize playable layer. Kobold FX. None of these animations are going to work because our blend shapes are different. Expressions. Kobold expression menu and Kobold expression parameter. Kobold expression menu and Kobold expression parameter. Oh, this is the sub menu, isn't it? No, this one's the sub-menu. One's root. Yeah, there we go. I need to make sure that that's root, which it is. Good. Next important one is the viewport, which is way too high at the moment. Down it comes. Okay, none of our animations are going to work, but might go ahead. I need to freaking sign in. VRChat. Something I probably should do is update the VRChat SDK that I'm using, because I'm pretty sure I am not using the most recent version, which might F me over a little bit. Excuse me, Unity? Oh no, this was the problem Kazoo was having. Enter generic code from your authenticator app, but I haven't enabled an authenticator app yet. You only just added in two-factor authentication. Oh no. Help. Why are you asking me for 2FA when I haven't set it up? Chat. Why are you not implementing things correctly? Oh, it sent it to my email. Thank God, I was about to go absolutely spare. I was like, they don't have an authenticator app. Oh, thank goodness. Woo! Crisis averted. Delete that. Woo! Right. I wonder if any of these still work. Oh, that one does. Fangs long still works. Fangs normal. Grin. Happy. Yeah, the horns bent one isn't going to work. Neither is the horns long or the horns short. Idle. It's a lot of avatar controllers from all of the demos that we've done. People slit. Sad. The tail thick works. Oh, buff animation works. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway. Autofix. Autofix. $40,000. It's not bad. This avatar can be used as a custom fallback. Neat! Build and test. Unity test number 14. Okay, as much as we memed about it earlier in the stream, I am in fact going to load up Steam. Oh no, I think Steam's upset because I wanted to close it. Ooh. VRChat in desktop mode. me in my fancy glowy texture. Alright, nobody's on. Other. Oh god, I need to empty some of this out. Which one's this? Unity test 14, that's the one we need, right? Yes, this is Unity test 14 because he's got all the horns. Legs aren't working! Legs aren't working! Oh, good. Oh, because I did half a job, that's on me. I did half a job, I didn't finish the process. That's my fault. Mouth is working. Our lip sync is working. Very good, very good. Can I get the... Not quite, it's very specific. Thinks I'm doing an S sound, probably. Excuse me, goodness. Also, I feel like I need to heighten my viewport, because I feel like this is the nose, not my eyes. Oh. How's this working? This seems like it's working okay. How is this working? I mean, it shows the gums a little bit, but it's fine, actually, yeah. I'm okay with that. It's not clipping like it was before. How about this? This was the bad one. No, that's not clipping into the gum, so that's good. Oh, we've got a little bit of clipping on the lower jaw, so I think I need to move the lower lip. We've got clipping happening down there. And what about this one? This one is also a little bit buggy still. There's still mesh tweaks we've got to make. Okay, there's still mesh tweaks to do, I think. So we're gonna go back into Blender a little bit, just there. So just a little bit. That line there is what can you see right next to the canine? How there's like a line. That's what I think I need to change. Social, yeah, I'm on Ask Me. That's fine. Oh, the blinking works. And his eyes move. Static. So silly. Anyway. We're not out of the woods yet. We'll need to re-import. File save. Save as. Woo! Give it up for number 40! Mouth alter 2. Not moth alter. Mouth alter 2. Let's hear it for version 40! That's game dev for you, everybody. Let's hear it for version 40. Whoa! Alright. Snarl. Turn off the armature. Right, so Snarl's lower lip is too close, I seem to recall. Let me turn Snarl back on. That's not the Snarl, that's the Snarl. Yeah, the gum is clipping through the lower jaw right there. We got pink coming through our lower lip when we talk. Well, that's not correct. I've got magnet still on. Just bring it forward just a little bit, so it's got room to breathe. And that might hopefully be enough. Day 19! Give it up for day 19! I'm glad you got the reference I was making. So that's that one. It's clipping through there, so my hope is that in pulling it forward it's not going to clip anymore. What else? It was on the happy one, I believe. On, oh, hang on. We got like a little bit of the cheek clipping. Cheek? Ch. Ch. It's the ch sound. Ch. Mmm. Oop. Ch. Ch. Where's that ch sound? If I bring this out. In comparison with the blind snarl. Oof. That is a look. Good lord, it doesn't look that bad in the game. It's still grey, I guess, but that's because it appears so briefly. I guess it's because the snarl is just so dramatic. I mean, I like the dramatic smile, but it might be that we have to tone it down because it just doesn't work very well mechanically. Bless the rains down in Africa. Ah! Hello. Hello, Muni Cutie, throwing a ball at me. Wow. Psst. Sorry, okay, I accept your apology. Most people don't apologize when they throw stuff at me, so I'm very grateful for that. Bless the rain. Hello, Quaggy. How's it going? I'm messing with my little lizard guy. Got small alterations being made. It's nice to apologise, says the person who unleashed a wild Arcanine on this stream. What? Archer is a good boy. I got done with workout and got groceries. Also fuck American groceries. $80 literally feels like nothing. Oh my god. I feel that sometimes. Oh my goodness. Sometimes when we go out grocery shopping and it's like, how much did we spend? And how much food did we get? Ugh. The cost of living. The weight of living. Let's turn that off. Snarl. Ooh, phone call. Hello. Ooh, good news.
Do it.
Ah! Ah! What's even worse is that eating fast food is worse now. Oh god, yeah, I bet. Is there a tooth moving in there? Yeah, this back tooth is moving. Select you, and I'm going to assume that the one on the other side is also moving. Could you, not do that, please? Further explain shape base. Okay. Ah. Okay, so that's gonna be this little bit of clipping in the corner. Right, what was the other one? Was it Smile? Yeah, the Smile under the gums has some shapes there that need editing. Grin. What shape is that? Ah! No. Time to make noises. S. Oh, it's the s a little bit. S. Okay. Professional. I know what I'm doing. There. Yeah, there we go. So it's like with our gums, it's this and this that I don't like. me, like, move you up. What is actually what has happened here? What has happened to my verts here? What is going on? In doing my commission for Rex, I've already learned new things that, in hindsight, I probably would not do on the Kobold. That's what happens when you do new projects, and you learn things, and you get better. I'm glad you're figuring stuff out. Thank you! I think I'm doing okay for someone who had never made an avatar 6 months ago. But see, that's why secretly it was a good thing I did a bunch of customs. Ah. Desperate to get me to make a custom avatar, aren't you? Thank you, Quaggy! It means a lot to hear you say that. Let's move that back slightly. There's literally an empty space on my booth that I want to put this guy in. Do you want to see? Distract myself for 2 secs. Booth texture. Booth texture. Wah! In my booth. There's a space for him. Are you trying to show him, like, please give me money, I need money to live. Yeah, there's the space ready and waiting for him. Woo! Wah! Ah, which reminds me, actually, I meant to ask you last night. I've put Ghost Blaze on here. I meant to ask you last night, Quaggy. Because I won the Ghost Blaze. Are you actually okay with me doing retextures, or would you prefer for me to buy it? Because I can buy it. Okay. Oh, thank you. Ah, phone. Telephone. Ah! Ah!
Hello?
Panic. Local dog barks at phone. Yes, thank you, Quaggy. Thank you. Wah, wah, wah. I've said it a few times to a couple of my friends. I'm gonna end up having to get Substance Painter because it just is. It's doing textures normally otherwise is such a lot of legwork. If I get a bunch of comms from Ferality, then the money will probably go towards getting me Substance Painter. Let's see, the lower lip doesn't appear to be clipping on that. And it's just that little bit of gum there. How does this look now? It's a little bit better, but we're still a little bit finicky. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. I've already. Do you want to know something, Craigie? I've had a friend come up to me and be like, "Hey, would you consider making like a sort of, feminine canine base?" And I'm like, "Why? Is there a feminine canine base that you don't want to use anymore?" And they were like, "Maybe." I was like, "Okay, I'll look into it. Maybe." I feel like there's a lot of options in that market. I'll be honest. Where was I looking again? I'm very easily distracted. There. Oop. Just like bring you further away from the exterior so that you don't clip. Wah. Take on me, yeah. But the cover version. Cue of Ali singing. We can have some woof singing. You might get some woof singing. Talking away. I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming through okay. Take on me. Take on me. In a day or two. Right, what am I struggling to see here? I'm looking for something, but I'm not seeing it. What is it that my eyes are not seeing? Is it this one? I think that's the problematic one. Maybe. is dipping a little bit there. You up like take on me, take me up, I'll be gone in a day. I cannot hold a note as long as he can. Okay, let's try that. Set that back down to 0. Okay, modifications done. Apply all transforms. Object, clear, rotation. Select you and you. Save. Export as an FBX all, selective objects. I'm going to go ahead and just replace them with 14 because they were very minor changes. Go to Unity. Engage brain blue. We've been going for about 5 hours at this point because you started work before you started streaming. Kobble. Unity test. Move that over to there. Copy. Yes, I'm gonna replace it. It's probably gonna break a bunch of stuff. Ah! Come on! Stay up. Stay awake. It's been a lot of fun for a while. I'm hoping it's good news. There's fancy glowy me from my photo shoot last night. Avatars, other. Nope. 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 Test 14. Okay. Slightly modified mouth shapes. That one there. Slightly improved. And what about this one? Okay, we've not got the lower lip clipping anymore, because our lower jaw straight up was just having the gums clip into the lower lip. You can see that god-awful texture that I need to update. It's only temporary textures. Okay. That's an improvement. Okay. Also, is my viewport slightly higher? Not by a lot. It feels like my viewport is more in my nose than in my eyes. But that's just me. word ranking. Okay, if I'm happy with that, what is it that I've got to do now? I've got on my mouth. I need to set up the animations and the toggles for all of our body options to turn on and off the horns, the fins, the spines down the back, and the tail options. I also need to put in the options for our blend shapes for our body options. With all of these. And then I need to do an updated texture, because this texture is very temporary and is also now just grossly incorrect because the mesh has been altered a few times since we did this base texture. So I need to sit and do a good few days of texturing, which is what I just did with Rex. So yeah, this is what we're going to be working on for the next few days. My goal is to try to get this avatar, like, done this week, if I can. I have... Let me double check my emails. How long until I have to submit? When is the deadline? I have 9 days. I think, because of time zones. It's May 25th, but it's Eastern time, so I think UK time it's actually May 24th is my deadline. 9 days to finish this avatar and get it published on Gumroad and put into my booth and submit the booth. But I also need to do the video for the back wall of the booth, which I have not started. I wanted to get multiple textures done, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. I'll see how quickly I can get the base texture done, I guess. He's on the phone for a very long time. I hope this is okay. We're trying to buy a house, and it's taking forever and going horrendously slow. I'm going to assume that phone call that came in was either the solicitors or the estate agents, and he's been on the phone with them for a while. Alright, these are our old animations, which are now going to be incorrect because we have new mesh and new blend shapes and stuff. These were all correct. The horns will need changing. I need to set up our leg rig. It's also something I need to do. Let me remind myself. I have to repeatedly remind myself how to do this to make sure that I do it correctly. I didn't even look at the legs! I mean, they look straight. They weren't straight before. But the twisting will probably come in once they actually set up the rig correctly. Wow, where's the picture? I cannot remember things in my brain space. I have to have either pictures or notes to write them down. Okay. Let's open these up. Okay, upper leg L. It's a rotation constraint. Add. This needs to be upper leg 20 active. Lower leg L, add rotation constraint. This is lower leg 20 active. I'm already like, did I do that correct? Upper leg plenty L, lower leg plenty L. Foot rotation constraint. Add in, and we go back to the upper leg, plenty L. Activate. The toe has a parent constraint, which is set to foot plenty L. Activate. Upper leg right, back to rotation constraint. Rotation constraint to upper leg plenty R. Leg plenty R. Yeah. Activate. Lower leg R. Rotation constraint to lower leg plenty R. Activate. Foot R. Rotation constraint to upper leg plenty R. I forgot to add a thing. Upper leg plenty R. Activate. This is super fun to watch and learn and see learning because I want to learn things about models. I mean, I'm not a teacher, but thank you. I'm also learning. We're learning together. And then the toe R needs a parent constraint. Parent constraint. I learn better by watching learners. Aw, I'm kind of the same. Video tutorials are a godsend for me. And other people who stream making stuff. I got thrown off there. What's the foot is a parent constraint to toes. R is a parent constraint to foot plenty. R activate. Go through this. So upper leg L is upper leg plenty L. So everybody disappears and I hope you don't. Okay. Please stop getting distracted by the music. Upper leg plenty L on upper leg L. Lower leg plenty L on lower leg L. Upper leg plenty L on foot. Foot plenty L on the toe, which is a parent constraint, not a rotation. Upper leg plenty R on the upper leg R, which is a rotation. Lower leg plenty R on the lower leg R, which is a rotation. Upper leg on the foot, which is a rotation. And then foot plenty R on the toe, which is a parent. Promise I'll never let you feel alone. Okay. Let's test that. Oh, oh yeah, oh, oh yeah, oh, oh yeah, oh. At this point, I don't know if he's making multiple phone calls. We've been talking for almost half an hour. So listen to my words, everybody. So everybody disappears, and I hope you don't. And I promise I will never let you feel alone. Told you I would go. Drink some water. Stay hydrated. Ah. Yes, I still have a default world as my home world. Don't at me. very satisfying to see all the greens. Oh, there we go. Down at the bottom, we've got rotation constraints in effect. Hey, leg! We got leg, boys. We got leg. Leg! Where's, Nope, not the photo studio, the avatar testing. Leg! Leg champ! Oh my goodness, right. I don't know how they got this to be a thing, but it is so useful for avatar testing. Him walking! Let's turn this off. Ta-da-da! And if my eyes do not deceive me, we have fixed our wonky foot problem that we had on previous iterations, which would have been from our rig alteration. So that also works. That's another thing that I've learned. You okay? You were gone for a while.
That was, yes.
Is everything alright?
I'll tell you that.
Okay. Victory! Huzzah! Let me get my camera down there. Camera. Oh no, we are still wonky. Shit. I don't know why it's wonky. I don't know why it's wonky. I assume it's something to do with the digi-rig. It's not noticeable then, because I didn't notice it. In fact, I thought I had fixed it. From here it looks like it's fine. Hilarious. Ah! Thanks, Fuzz. Feet be strange like that, they sure do. When you walk away, you don't hear me say. I also don't know why this occurs. But like, I'm fine with it. The pinky like sticks out at a funny angle, but only in the hand open pose. In every other pose it's like fine. So I've got no idea what's happening with that, but it's not game breaking in any way, so I'm fine with it. Do not quote me on that. Do not attribute. Why? You got experience with feet? The static tail looks so silly. I gotta get fizz bones on that. No. Yeah, I went for a really dramatic angle on these legs. Like, that is so extreme. I think that's something that I would bear in mind in the future. I don't think I'm going to change it on the Kobble, because I just don't think there's time now to make such a dramatic change, but I think on future avatars, even if I do a digigrade even if I do a digigrade rig for the leg, I probably wouldn't make the angle so sharp. That is very dramatic. Something else I've learned. The exaggeration does look nice on the kobold, to be honest. Adds to the little guy mythos. He's just a little guy. How little is our little guy? Little guy. Little guy is 4'8", 5 foot with the horns. You knew that this kobold would be like, I'm 5 foot, and it's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not 5 foot. Little. 4'8". He's still not as little as my little kobold, but Sarah was literally a baby. I played a 4-year-old kobold in a campaign and she was 4'4", I believe, was how tall she was. Or maybe even littler, I don't remember now. I've got her height written down on her character sheet, but she was tiny, tiny, tiny. Little. This is so funny because when we did Rex, we actually went to the top of this. Rex's avatar is, I mean... Rex is a large boy! Oh, good lord. What the heck? Oh my. That's an interesting button. Oh. Yeah! I'm so proud of the wing on this. Doing these wings was literally like, oh, I've leveled up. This is leveling up right here. I'm showing off now, I don't care. Let me look at the back animation on the wings. And you can freeze them in position. Yeah! Absolute kaiju state, yeah. He big. But yeah, that was the request. That was the request of the commissioner. They wanted him to be this big, and I was like, okay. Stark contrast. The two of these side by side would be so... I'd literally have to look straight up in order to talk to him. Just a little guy. You're just a little guy. Right, I'm going to steal some fizz bones off you. I'm gonna steal his bones. Ah. Little guy solves crimes or little guy just mischiefs? Oh, are you... Is that even a question? Look at this face. Look at this face. This is a mischief. This is a mischief. This little guy does a mischief. Ah, I knew it! It was a test! Ha ha ha! I've solved your puzzle, Labyrinth Master! Or whatever the quote is. I think I got those the wrong way round. Right, there's our fizz bones. Allow grabbing, allow posing. tail do a waggle. Do a waggle. Yeah, Blackbeard, the tail is a waggle. What a time. What a time to be alive. Oh, I am blepping. Whoops. I'm a blepping because I depressed the same keybind. Starlight Brigade. Wow. They're the same buttons for different programs. Chest, head, fin. Copy component from the left one. Paste component is new. I gotta remember when I toggle these on and off to also toggle these fizz bones. They might have to go on empty objects if I do that, I think. Component. Paste component. Save, thank you. Fins cannot be grabbed, but they do have a waggle. They have a waggle to them. Can't grab them, but they have a waggle. And that's a save on that. Right. Let me double check. Did I put colliders on this one? I did not. That's fine. I can make my own. Put colliders on this one. So I'm going to put some colliders in his legs so that when walking backwards, the tail isn't going to like clip through our legs and come out the front. So that's going to be upper leg L. Needs a VRC Fizzbone Collider. Needs to be a capsule. Does not need to be that big. God, these menus are not good for fine motor control. Tail root needs colliders. It wants 2 because there will be 1 for each leg. It's going to be the leg collider. Did you want some more movements? Then you're in the wrong house. But the thing about the colliders that annoys me, and I feel like this is a VRChat issue because they made the SDK, is that like you can grab and move bones and things in Unity, but you can't grab and move these colliders when you're putting them into place. You have to use the numbers, which is just awkward. And that's just me personally. If I could just grab and move it into the place I want, that would be better. Let's copy this. placed. Paste component. There we go. Oh, interesting. This one looks like it's in the leg, but the other one doesn't. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Save that. So now... grab the tail. So now, if we move him about, the tail can go between his legs, but it can't go through his legs. Bit hard to see from this angle. Also, I haven't plugged in the other. I haven't plugged in the other leg. Tail root. Leg R. That's so counterintuitive of them. Grab and move is this for this kind of thing works so much better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why they, you know, didn't make that part of the UI. Being it, because like, you can grab and move colliders in Unity if you're building like if you're building a VRChat world and you need to put like a floor collider, you can grab and move the floor collider. So it can be done, it's just not part of the Avatar SDK for some reason. There we go. He's not clipping, tail's not clipping through his leg. It's clipping through his ankles, but that's fine. I'm not gonna put unnecessary colliders on this, because that will be taxing. Okay. See how he looks in game. It's not really necessary for me to do this test, but the reason I'm doing it is because it's 5:30 and I should stop to have dinner. Bye. Tabbed out to check something. Oh, I'm still Rex. Other... There we go, he's got a little bit of physics on his tail. And on his fins. So yeah, if you walk directly backwards, it's going to go through his legs. But if we go backwards at an angle, it doesn't clip through the legs in either side. Well, yeah, looks good. Love it. Now, on Rex's avatar, I learned how to do an idle tail wag, so I might put that on this as well. just to give it a little bit of movement from side to side. And yeah, the fins are just the fins. There's not a lot to them, other than they just have a bit of a waggle, so that they have physics applied to them. Because the fins on older versions, which I don't even know if we still have on here, were part of the mesh. Whereas now they are technically separate for the purposes of toggling them on and off. So yeah. Okay. Wow. A good bean! Okay, oh, suddenly more people are online. Not that I'm gonna do anything about that today. No VRChat today. Okay. Yes, it is time for me to end the stream so we could go have dinner. And I will probably spend my evening working on this some more. Maybe I will give myself the evening off. I've been doing a lot of work. Maybe I should take a break. It's been neato to hang out in. Also, yes, please have a relax. Yeah, the fact that I just had the slight sigh of like, maybe I should stop. That's probably a good indication of, oops, don't get burnt out. It was lovely having you here, though. Yes, I've loved chatting with you. So thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. And having people talking in the chat, you know, is good for the algorithm. Obviously, I don't want people to think that that's the only reason I like talking with people. I do love talking with people just in general. I'm a talkative person. But it does help. It means a lot for anybody to come in and say hi and have a chat, because it helps a lot. Because, yeah, like, literally thanks to Twitch money, there's a few things I can buy that I would not have been able to, so thank you, Twitch. Mathematical beast must occasionally be appeased. You are correct. Yes, you are correct. Speaking of the mathematical beast, there's only a couple of people here, and it looks like Lang has gone offline, so we will not be reading today. We're just going to end. We're just gonna end, I think. Right, yeah. Apparently we've got sushi for dinner, which is nice, so I don't have to worry about cooking. Get some nice sushi to munch on. Delicious. Right, I will see you guys tomorrow for more of this. We're going to be doing art in the evening, and I should hopefully have my friend Pilt with me to have a chat about various things. And, yeah, I hope to see you all then. Take care, love you loads, have a good evening. Bye!